So, honestly, I'm at this point in my life where I want to accomplish things, and I have ideas and everything, but I just don't bring them to life because it's not that I'm discouraged, or it's not that I don't have faith in myself, and I actually do have all those things, but I just have no motivation to do them. And while, like, I think that being alone here, it doesn't really motivate me because I'm not surrounded by anyone, but I don't really like being around people. Like, I do like being around people, but most of the majority of the time, like, I like being alone. But I feel like that I'm more motivated and I'm more productive when I'm around people. And they don't have to help me or anything, it's just their presence being there does a lot. And, like, for example, I want to do more YouTube. I've been honestly doing a lot of art, compared to before, like compared to like being or living in Miami. But I just get so stuck, and it's not that I'm not having new ideas or I'm not creative, it's just that I tend to dissociate a lot, and I tend to just be in my own little world and just be comfortable, like brain rotting on my phone, or like what they call doom scrolling on my phone. And every day I come up with this like set routine for myself. Like, I come in, I do this, do that, and like I have to like mentally break myself off from that. And it's a lot of mental work. It's a lot of mental work to break out of like the repeated cycle that you're in, because I just felt so comfortable. Like, for when I was moving here, I was so scared because I was already comfortable with my everyday living. Like, I wake up, go to work, I buy my coffee, lunch, go back home, make dinner, go to, like, do my skincare, go to sleep, blah blah blah. And that's not what I want. Every morning I wake up and I always think of, there's always something deep inside of me when I wake up, like, I need to be doing this and I need to be doing that. And sometimes when when I'm thinking, I know I shouldn't be doing these repetitive things all the time, because I feel like I'm literally in a mental loop, physically and mentally. I've been watching, and it seems like, I think I said this in my other video too, that it seems like brainwash, but it's not. Like, I don't know if I could show it, but this, like, in the morning I feel so powerful. And then one thing that I've also changed about my routine is I started working out more, and that has kind of released a lot of the mental blockages that I've had for myself. And I'm honestly so blessed that I'm able to go to the gym, afford the gym. I just need to get out my comfort zone, kind of get out of my routine, because routine, as an Aquarius, I don't like routine, but I tend to be in a routine all the time. And it's just a lot of mental work. And as an Aquarius, I love to think, and at this point in my life too, where I need to relax and not to be so hard on myself, because it's not that I'm physically tired, I am mentally tired, because I'm always thinking, oh, I should have done this, I need to do this, I need to go to the gym, but like what am I gonna wear? Like little things, like little mental things really drain me, and I really want to get out of that. Like, I want to be an artist. I've wanted to be a fashion designer before, or like I went to school for fashion merchandising, and I don't want to go back to school. I've thought about going back to school and study here in Paris, but I'm like, who is this for? Is this really for me? And I doubt myself sometimes, because I think that school is a safety net, especially for networking. It's not that I'm bad at networking or being social, because I can be social, but it's just getting out there, like going to these certain events. I'm usually alone majority of the time. Majority of the time, living here in Paris, and I've had to go to certain things alone, and I like it sometimes, but I would like to go with a friend, get ready together, do all these things together, and just go out and have fun, social, like be social, network, all of that, whatever. But I feel like it's just a little hard. It's a little hard for me, and I can't put too much pressure on myself, because I'm human and I'm still figuring out who I am. But I don't want to be alone too much, because I know a lot of disadvantages, not disadvantages, but I don't want my mind to be, I don't want my opinions to just be my opinions, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to go off just my opinions. I would like to hear other people's opinions, how people move, how people think, that type of stuff. I don't want to just be in my own world, because I feel like that's a little too comfortable for me. Maybe, I don't know, like, it's just I don't know. And over the past few months, ever since I moved to Paris, it's been a mental journey. After just moving here to France has been a mental journey for me, because I feel like last year moved so fast. That was probably the fastest year ever for me. And I loved it. I discovered a lot more of who I am. And this point, I'm just thinking about myself, and I don't want to think about anyone else, really. Like, I want to grow my wardrobe. I want to grow mentally, like think more positively, do go out. Like, I want to do a Pilates class. I've been procrastinating, because sometimes I'm just scared to go alone sometimes. But even about all the things that I want to do or I want to have, that I have to think about how blessed I am to go out and enjoy Paris whenever I can. I've got so many things for my apartment that I'm creating it of how I want it to be. Blessed that my dad had came here, for 2 weeks, spent time with me, and that was probably, I felt more at home. Like, it was it changed a little bit since my dad came here, my perspective on, going out, because every time I go out, I just think about my dad, like, oh, like, we'll be doing this, and he's just with me and stuff like that. Like, he made me feel more confident about going out, because of a lot of times when I go out, I am very self-conscious, and I try not to be, and a lot of people, they saw me like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty and stuff like that. But sometimes deep down, I don't feel pretty. Like, sometimes I really don't feel feminine. I don't feel feminine enough. And it's probably, no, it's because of how the clothes look on me, how my body is built. My hair is short, so I feel a little bit more masculine, but sometimes I have to, embrace it. I wanted to go get braids, still thinking about doing it, and so it could be longer, but my hair has been growing out, which I like. It's been going beautifully. But instead of thinking about too much of how masculine I am, about more what makes me feminine, the things that I do. I get my nails done. I do my skincare all the time. When I wake up, when I go to sleep, like, I take care of myself. I cook. I cook for myself. I cook good, and that's also a lot of the things that I think about when I go out, and I want to, not saying that, like, a lot of my clothes are pretty feminine, but I feel like during the winter it's a little hard because you're always wearing like layers, and I feel like my body doesn't look good because I have very broad shoulders, and like wearing a big coat, I feel like just doesn't, like, a lot of things just don't fit me right. And even though it's my size, that I feel like it just doesn't look the way I think that it looks on me. So those are a lot of things that I think about. But it was yesterday I told myself that I wanted to go out, just to see. And I wanted, literally for the past few months, I was like, I want to get a lot of books, like, just to have that I'm interested in, that I could look back, I can get inspired with my art. And literally I was walking and I was like, should I leave? Like, maybe I should go back home. I went this one way because I thought like the flea market was open, so I went down this road. I can't remember what road it was, but it was in the Le Marais. It was in Le Marais, and there was just people not throwing away, but literally giving out books for free. Like, when I tell you, I'm getting like thick books like this big, like that, and I just got a whole stack, like whatever I carried, and I brought a bag with me just in case, but I didn't know that was happening. And I got literally a bunch of stuff that I was interested in. I got like artifacts from Nigeria, the history of France, the history of Morocco, all this, and it's like stuff that I'm interested in. I was probably there for like 30 minutes or something, but it was, I can't believe that happened because it was just very nice, well-kept books. I'm not sure if it was a library or something, but they were giving out really good quality books. Like, almost $100 worth, like thousands of dollars worth of books, or euros worth of books. But I plan to decorate my space, and that's what I'm doing. I got my books. I got a lot of stuff from the thrift store, even just like glasses and stuff like that. Like, I want to create my life the way I want it to be, and a lot of times I don't do that, and it's because of my mind, because I'm stuck. And that is what's good with what I showed you. Hold on. Okay. This, because act as if you already have it, and reality will follow. So that's what I plan to do. And I've been starting last week, just move how I want to move, the way, like, I want my life to be, because I want, like, I'm already rich in life, but I'm not saying that I want to be richer, but like richer mentally, physically. Like, I want it, but my mind, I just have to program my mind to do it. Like, I just think about this all the time, and I just really, 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 really want it. But honestly, that's all I have to say. Thank you for sticking out for 17 minutes and 30 seconds. I hope you guys have a beautiful and blessed week, and I hope to talk to you guys soon.